Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the Truth. I want to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, all my peaches, all my triggers, all my commenters, all my scallywags, all my hey, let me check this dude out. All of you, I want to welcome you to my channel. Well, today I have a special guest in the house. You've seen her before. She's been on the show a few times. And tell everybody who you are.
Hi, my name is Sara from Dumaguete.
Dumagetti.
Dumaguete.
You know, they call it Dumagetti Duma, don't they? Duma.
Dumaguete.
It took me a long time to figure it out. It's just like in, what's that place in, um, I can't remember now. But it's this boulevard in Vegas that they used to call it, and they chopped the name up, and I didn't know what they were talking about. But anyway, so Sarah, what's going on with you? Tell everybody what you're about ready to do.
Ah, yeah, I've been in Manila for 2 weeks, I think, yeah, for a training. Going to Hong Kong because before you apply there, you go training. So there's a lot of experience that I never had experienced before. So life changed, you know. So now I realized that how hard it is to become an OFW. We call it domestic works.
OFW is
Yeah, OFW. Yeah,
overseas
yeah,
foreign
overseas.
worker.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
all. Yeah. So I mean, like there, you know how to value everything. First, we need to value the water.
The value of the water. They got the budget, the water.
Yeah, I
What you only get
experienced.
2 buckets a day?
Yeah, I experienced there. You're gonna experience that you're not experienced here in province. So, in accommodation where I stay, we are more than 200 people there. So there's a lot of people using water. So we have only budget 4 bucket a day. So if you have appointment, so you should take shower day and night time. So when you want to wash clothes, you should only consume 2 buckets. So you should save that water. Even there's a bubbles, but yeah, yeah. I mean, like what
She's talking about being in the reception area. So
in
that's where you are now. You're in the reception area
mm,
where all the girls, all the foreign workers go there and they wait for their assignment to go
yeah.
overseas.
When I'm there, I experience a lot of things. I think I'm not the only one experience a lot of different life. I think we all experience that we not experience in our province. So I want to share only about the experience when I'm there for 2 weeks for training. And I was thinking before that it's not difficult, when you apply only overseas, something like that. But when I'm there, training is not easy. It's fun, but it's not easy. My God, and especially when you do assessment, you do a lot of you're scared. A lot of I mean, you cannot explain the feelings. You're scared. What happened if you pass the assessment or not? So and yeah, so there you can meet other friends from different province, but like I said, you are gonna experience what you not experience in your life, in your whole life before. So in Manila, water is life.
Okay.
So there, everybody thinks that money is very important in our life, because like me, because everybody there want to go home since other don't have yet visa. But other have already ticket or booking flight. They already done their training. So you want to
Tell her and Bisa y'all to stop sleeping.
okay, okay.
I tried. I
Te,
tried to tell her in
te,
English, but
ayos
she
ako ng paninid,
understand.
te. Taga-video sa nadungog.
Okay, so she's still sleeping. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we do training, but I think maybe it's kind of they train you also, so that when you go there, there's different life, so that you be used. But for it's really hard, especially it's like in a jail that you need to go line up, for the water, for foods, everything is lined up. So sometimes in accommodation you sleep in one bed, two person.
Mm-hmm.
Because every day or sometimes arriving 30 from different places. So
Mm-hmm. And
uh,
and 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 you're preparing all this because you're getting ready to go into an assignment where
Hong Kong.
you're going to Hong
Yeah,
Kong.
yeah. So other there, if you have booking flight already, or if you already done your training, it's up to you when you stay out. But uh, you need to write a letter that you gonna go stay out, and but you need to wait approval for 3 days. So and the time when you get approval, they let you out. Um, the advantage is they have family to stay there. Well, same me. I have family, but the house in Manila too small. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, families also living there, so it's full. So I don't have choice. Some of them also don't have choice like me. Especially me, I realize it's really hard. That's why money is very important to us, because like me, if I don't have money to have vacation here, because I when I found out that my flight is on February 6th to Hong
On
Kong,
February 6th, yeah.
so I cannot me I you feel like stressed there because that of people there, and you don't have any appointment. If you don't have appointment, you cannot go out in accommodation, so you cannot I mean you cannot have, I mean, like
So
that's
in a dorm, is it all girls or
all girls.
all girls? So you
Yeah.
got 200 girls in there.
More than 200.
Wow! Imagine what that
It's
place
more
smell
fun
like.
the Philippines. Yeah, I mean, even you meet friends talking, but the stress, I mean,
Yeah.
you get depressed, especially when you think about your flight is on like that. So me, I decided, okay, I need to have vacation first, because I don't like that. It's like you like you go down for coffee, then
Yeah.
you go up for lie down or talk, then you go down to eat. It's something like you are useless,
Mm-hmm.
useless. I mean, unlike when you visit you go province to have vacation, you can meet friends, you can be with your family before leaving, and you can do something, not like there, like you feel like useless,
Yeah.
you eat and lie down or talk. I mean, I am not used that kind of life, so me, I get stressed at the time when I think, so I find a ways to, I mean, to have a flight, so
So so tell them what the process was. How long did it take for you from the time you applied to the time you got an assignment?
Me, it takes almost a year, because when you're first timer, it
Mm-hmm.
takes a year, but it depends. Some other they hire you immediately, but my experience, it takes a year for me to get hired. Then, of course, the process is not easy. Also, you did a lot of papers, and of course, it's so expensive to pay. You need to pay the agency and all the papers to fix, and of course there's a lot of struggles that before you, I mean, so when you're there also, you need to have training assessment. It's not easy. I was thinking, working other countries kind of easy. I mean, you just go agency, process some papers, they process some papers, and you just fly, training for 3 days, but it's not what happened, so so everybody wants to go in their hometown,
Mm-hmm.
since but they cannot afford the ticket, because the tickets
Right.
going up when you the more closer, the more the price getting higher. So
Mm-hmm.
they miss their family. I know that we have the same feelings, but the questions of, financial problem, since we pay, and it's really hard. That's why for me, it's OFW. They are hero. You know why? Because they do a lot of sacrifices,
Yeah.
especially being far with the family. Especially when you go training and stay with accommodation with more than 200 people, and you go line up before. There's a lot of struggle. So if your if your parent, the kids, or your mother is OFW, you should thankful, and you know appreciate it, because what they're going through is not easy, to give good education for their kids, so
Now you're getting ready to go to Hong Kong. That's a whole nother country, a whole nother culture. Do you have any concerns about going to? What do you have any fears? I mean, you're going to the place. You're going to be with a family. and you're actually going to be locked in.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go out. I mean, every now and then you might be able to go out to go shopping with in a group or something like that. But you're actually giving away all your freedom. I mean, So, are there any concerns?
A
Uh,
fair.
yeah.
Of course, I mean, like, but we all pray that we can have good employer. Of course, there's a fair since you live with family, but in Hong Kong, there's the rules that you have days off every Sunday, or sometimes they give you Saturday, not Sunday but Saturday, but they give you that's the advantage in Hong Kong because they give you every week days off
Oh, okay,
every
okay,
week. So
okay.
especially when that month, lots of holidays, you're just not working there because you just it's up to you when you're going around. I mean, it's free when you're going around, but if you want to save, because it's not easy to be far from family. If you want to save money, don't go shopping. Because there's a month that lots of holidays, especially February. So holiday, delete you out because since it's holiday. So and you know
So you've already got your assignment. What are you
yes.
going to be doing?
I taking care of 2 months old babies.
2 month
Yeah,
old
2 months
baby.
old baby.
The family only has one child, though,
One
right?
child only. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So there's a lot of fear, of course,
so
and
you're actually going to become its mother.
yeah, I'm the mother. If the mother is there, I'm the mother. I cannot only breastfeed because no more milk.
Boy, do I miss breast milk. I can't wait to me.
Yeah. So yeah, that's life. So change everything there. But for me, it's better to stay with families than to line up with water.
But that's only a temporary thing. You have to
Yeah,
line up
yeah,
with
yeah,
water.
yeah. Anyway,
The
that's
200
temporary.
girls, my God. Okay, now, Sarah, I know you are in love with the idea of being in love. What are you gonna do now? Now, Sarah is someone who I've watched her. I've known her for a long time. She's one of my oldest road dogs, and I'm crazy about her. But I seen you, drift in and out of possible relationships and all that stuff, And you were talking about this Canadian guy. Now we can say Canadian guy because you're going to Hong Kong, so we don't can't be
Hasta la
watching this.
vista, baby.
Before we try to be tiptoe around the fact of who he is, but now we don't give a damn. Yeah, you know, tell us about that.
About that, I'm glad that I'm leaving because I want to say hasta la vista to him because
Hasta
I
la
don't
vista, baby.
because I don't have good experience
He's
with him
cost
anyway.
her money. This is the guy who invited her to the Philippines. I mean, to Manila to meet him, and then he ended up paying. She ended up paying for the ticket. She ended up paying for the hotel. She ended up paying
No,
for
because
food. You're talking
he
about a
lied to
good girl
me.
here.
Yeah, he lied to me that he said I did trust. That's my mistake because I did trust him. He said he gonna reimburse me. So me, I did. That's my mistake. I know,
Mm-hmm.
and why I trust him. That he reimbursed. But hopefully, no one can be fooled but that guy because that guy is still, around going around here in the city.
Yeah.
But he for already one girl right now. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't know. He said that he's a pilot, but possible he's a coconut
Pilot.
pilot.
Yeah.
Because when I live with him, I mean, he's not capable of paying anything, especially when he rent apartment. Landlord always have headache collecting his rent,
Right. Right.
and but he's
So what was his thought about foreigners in the Philippines? He
uh,
said foreigners in the
yeah,
Philippines.
that's why I was thinking, he criticized all foreigners coming to Magiti, that he said, why all foreigners coming in Dumaguete because they are loser. For me, like,
Well,
while
losers.
he's here, his part, if the foreigners in Dumaguete are loser, his part also closer because he's here.
Yeah. How about
So
that?
I think like what he said is also what he said is only slap on his face because
Mhm.
like he criticized other people, but he not look in the mirror that he's here also. I mean, like
Mhm.
he's doing more worse than them because
Mhm.
they're here, but they're capable of paying everything.
Mhm.
And
Come on,
so it's too bad that he say that, you know. So it's not really good when you say that, because why you also here in Philippines,
Yeah,
I'm Dumaguete.
And you've already found somebody online to kind of talk to in Hong Kong.
Uh,
Sarah's one of those who's always
no, no, I just that's
in
only
the
friend
dating
talk.
apps.
Talk.
You know.
No, no, that's only friend.
The only friend.
Friend, yeah,
Yeah.
friend.
So do you ever think you'll find the right guy? What do you look for in a guy, Sarah? Because you know you've had your share
Now
of
I don't
ups
know what
and
I'm
downs.
looking now. I'm so tired looking. I don't know for now. I think I need to work first
Yeah, yeah.
because I have
I think
I
that's a
have
good.
trauma now.
I think that's a good. You have what, a
I have
drama now?
trauma now with a
Oh my
narcissist. With a
God! A
narcissist.
narcissist. Oh my goodness.
A French Canadian narcissist.
You know, I think that's a good move for you
Yeah.
to be an OFW. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I think it's a good opportunity. It's almost like going into the service. You know, you go on assignment for 2 years or whatever. You bank your money and then you come back and then are a lot able to do a lot more. Matter of fact, the video yesterday we talked about Geraldine, the girl who went to overseas,
Mm-hmm.
and person whose car went through. She's coming back in June. But and you have two children.
Yeah.
How do they feel about you going away for 2 years?
I think they understand. I know they because they not show how they feel. What what they feel about that. But
Which is very typical about Filipinos. They don't know how to express their
yeah, yeah,
feelings.
and I know. Of course, I know they gonna miss me. Of course, but I know also they understand why because they're the reason also why.
Yeah,
So I know they understand, and of course we both feel not easy to be far. But when you're here working, the money is never enough.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you cannot invest. You can, I mean, you have salary. You can buy foods. You can buy clothes, but you cannot invest. If you want to invest like land or you build even small house, but you can't because your salary is only good for foods and yeah, good for clothes.
Do you know how you can tell when a Filipino girl is trying to make a move on you? Because she'll say to you, I'm looking for work. And then you say, well, what kind of work do you do? I'm a housekeeper.
Yeah, housekeeper.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a housekeeper, right?
Mm,
Yeah, she's trying to get into your house. And then,
yeah.
and eventually, just like your Canadian friend, what he got a new girl in his life now.
He's what he did is like something like he not directly because maybe he shy what he said that foreigners is like a dog that always look for Filipina. So maybe he's trying to use other way to cover up, the story. So what he did is like something like I looking for someone who clean my apartment. It's not directly it's not directly that he's looking for someone, but
Right.
he go other story. So then the start, like that. So but
We have to say that's also a good move for foreigners. Foreigners to see a girl that says, "Are you looking for a job? Well, what do you got? A housekeeper." So it works both ways. It's a good way. But go ahead.
hmm?
Go ahead. Finish what you were saying about him.
Yeah, that's his ways because since maybe he's shy because I don't know that guy is so arrogant because he always talk
A
bad.
narcissist, right?
Yeah, exact. And he talk bad of all foreigners coming in Dumaguete, but I can understand he's more worse than them because they all coming here, but they capable to pay everything. But he's here to steal something for Filipina. I mean, if you're a pilot, supposed to be you have money in your pocket that you
Yeah.
can afford to pay.
Well, they can tell you they're anything. What
Bula
can,
bula,
yeah.
but
um. This is what I was going to say. I was going to say something about foreigners. The one thing about foreigners, I lost my thought because we were talking about him. Um, I could lost my thought. It'll come back to me because I know there was something that I was going to say something about most foreigners. When most foreigners come here, they don't come here. Um, I think out of desperation. I think they come here because they want an easy remainder of their life. They want to live comfortable.
mm-hmm.
They want to have someone who's going to take care of them, someone who who they can love, someone who they can have around, someone who who they can look at, and I mean it's a wonderful thing having a beautiful Filipino girl walk around the house all day, with just her panties on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like this is it's a good thing. So it's very nice to have that.
Yeah.
So what else is going on?
Yeah, so that's all. Like for me, like that's my way to have a good future since you work there, a good salary that you cannot have in Philippines.
Mhm.
And yeah, for me, like starting a new journey of my life,
Wow.
you know, to recover the money that I lost.
The money you owe.
Oh, that shit asshole. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah.
You know, oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. See, if I wait and just relax, it'll come back to me. And we're talking about foreigners. You know, what gets me is there are foreigners who complain,
Yeah,
about the weather,
exact.
who complain about the traffic. I mean, who just complain because their nature is to complain. It's like,
You know
what?
that friends Canadian only coming here to complain.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, why are you complaining? You know the Philippines is hot when you come here.
Because he's
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
You know, I mean,
That
no
always gets
brain,
me.
mental
Yeah,
problem. You need
yeah,
psychologists.
yeah. Mm.
Because first, you know already Philippines, the weather is not too cold.
No,
And first, he knows that because he worked in Philippines for 7 months, I think, before. And
right.
I think he comes back and he comes back.
As a pilot,
Coconut pilot, I think.
coconut. She calls it
I cannot
coconut
say pilot because pilots are, you know,
Right,
paying and not
right.
complaining or,
Mm-mm.
you know, just one time they buy I mean, like potato.
Yeah.
He complained because he paid 120 peso. I said, how, what fuck, foreigners complain about 120 peso?
Really?
What he like,
Yeah,
the girl selling that one give it to him for free.
right.
So of course,
Mm.
and then there's the other one. He give it back to the, I mean, seller of onion
Uh-huh.
because he said, oh, too expensive, 60 peso. I said, what's 60
60
peso?
pesos?
Expensive. He said he has a million on his bank.
Right.
Where's the million? That's only a little for a million, you know.
Yeah.
So and all the landlord have headache about him
Right.
because he always pay late. If you have me, if I have money, why should I pay late? That's the same story. You know, you
Right.
pay late or pay advance. That's the same.
Right.
So I think and there's the one time that we go laundry.
Mm-hmm.
What he did is like his backpack is totally dirt, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's on. If you know, if we're Filipino, we put that in a trash, but he keep that, and then there's something like a ring on
Mm-hmm.
it that's rusty. So I think the kindness of the Filipina working in laundry shop, she also because the bed cover and the, you know, she also washed that one for her kindness because since the backpack is dirty, so when he saw that the ring is lost, he said, "Oh, why? Where's the ring of this one? It's the lady who was is not there." So, so the lady there left this scare because it's something like, you know, a tiger. And,
Right.
why? But I think that's his way not to pay because after that he said, "Oh, what you need to do to compensate?" You know, because even my backpack is I mean like old or no more good, but I still want to use it. So they're scared, and they're, you know, the face of them is like they're really scared. So they call the lady that washed that one. So so they cannot talk really because they're scared, and he just walk away. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's all. But me, I'm pity on the girl working because he worked for that 170. He can
Right.
buy a food. He lost one day for that
For that guy. Oh.
cheap guy, you know.
Wow.
If you're coming, he coming on the Philippines. I think he's coming on the Philippines to put a lot of shits, and you know, I think why he criticized all foreigners coming here because he's full of insecurity since he don't have much, I think.
Mhm.
Because if you have much, why you need to escape when you need to pay something? You need to find a reason not to pay.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think why is ring is not, yun, my, for Filipino we
Right.
forget about it,
Right.
since that rusty and so for him I think that's the only way. He's using his brain,
Right.
So for me, I think he's the one should not stay in Dumaguete.
Mhm.
I think he's the one loser, not the foreigners. All foreigners living here. I know many foreigners are, they are nice, they're good, they're not putting a lot of shits. He's the only one I know that, gosh, you cannot explain, or maybe they have mental problem, or he needs psychologist because the character of him is too bad.
But you were with them.
That's why
But you chose them.
no, but that's why I know who he is,
Right.
because even I explained to him that no, not all foreigners are like that. No, you should not criticize because they come here, they live good life here. They have a wife. They have, it's not loser
No.
because they can pay. And as far as I remember, they not doing like that. What he did, complaining about the price. Sometimes they complain, but not that kind of price. Too cheap when you ask the price for you to expensive 120 and you bring it back.
Mhm.
So and so embarrassing for me. It's like, I don't know. So he's the one not good in Philippines because when you complain, that's common sense. When you come in Philippines, you know already what's Philippines, since many vloggers I
Mhm.
telling about the weather. So you should think about that. If you don't like it, if you just have vacation here, if you don't like it, then just go
Go
back.
home. Go
That's
home.
easy. You don't need to say a lot of things.
And,
If you complain, it's easy. If you have money, just laugh and just enjoy your life.
and with that being said, Sarah, I want to say that we're going to miss you.
Of course.
And if anyone deserves to be loved and have love in their life, it's you. Is there some advice that you would give someone about following their dreams and their
Mm-mm.
goals? Some advice you would give?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so we're gonna end right here, Sarah. I'm gonna miss this girl.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
so Sarah, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect others, pull someone up, and sometimes you're the only one to see a vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. Are we living good today, Sarah?
Yes, of
And
course.
we hope you are too.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ali Woodson, formerly singing the Temptation One song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king. And do what? Never,
Never complain? What?
never say
What?
no.
I never say no.
Never say. Okay, Sarah,
Oh,
I'm gonna miss you, baby.
yeah, of course.
Okay, okay, we love you like a love song. Can we throw him a kiss, Sarah?
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. And please like and share. And please ring the bell button. And my name is Sara, and see you soon.
Very good.